When Dawn came, where were you living when Dawn
When
came?
Dawn was born, we was living up there, close to at Blanchard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what was Grandpa doing at the time?
Oh well, he was farming.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd farmed cotton that year, and we didn't get no rain, so we didn't get hardly make anything.
Yeah.
And we just farmed and went from one farm to another, but for about 4 or 5 years, we just barely made enough rain to get by, That is, we made enough to buy feed if we hadn't grown any, and there's just not much to grow. But we had, we butchered our own pigs and stuff like that. That's why I knew that sausage here doesn't have any seasoning in it. It's not. It needs sage and onions, onions in it. Not onions, but the ground up type.
Yeah.
And
the dried onions.
Yeah, you have to give sausage some kind of flavor like that, or you're just eating a bunch of meat and it don't even taste good.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but farmers back then knew how to fix it up, and they knew how. But the young people today don't know anything about that.
So Grandpa butchered his own hogs. Did he smoke the meat?
Done what?
How did he preserve it? Did he smoke the meat?
Yeah, he smoked it. Yeah.
You had a smokehouse?
Oh yeah, and not only that, but you salted it down.
Oh.
You can still buy the same kind of salt. It's called Pendleton, I believe, of Sugar Cure. That's what it's called. And you just go back in the store and it's still there. I saw some the other day.
Well, I'll be.
And you put that on your meat. Yeah.
Huh.
Don't overdo it, or you have it so salty you won't like it.
Ah.
Yeah, but everybody preserved their own meat like that, and we didn't do so much butchering or big deal, but your grandpa would butcher lots of hogs.
How many?
Oh, sometimes 4 and 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would he trade the meat for
Well,
things
it was
that you
good
needed?
meat, and we'd have it for breakfast. I'd make sausage patties and fry 'em, and bacon and eggs, and that's what we had for breakfast.
Would he trade some of the meat for things that y'all needed on the farm?
Well, every once in a while, he'd take some hams and cure them and take them to town and sell them. Yeah, they'd bring about $40 a piece.
Wow.
And you'd buy flour and stuff like that with them, Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, and did you garden? Did you do a lot of canning?
Oh, I would sometimes can as much as 500 quarts. Jars about that high.
Wow.
As many as 500. The year Brett was born, no, Phil was born, we lived on Northeast 36th Street. I canned 80 quarts of corn.
Wow.
And cut it off the cob. It was something like corn. Now peaches was very easy to keep. You just put them on the stove, let them strike the boil, take them off, have your jars all clean, stand there waiting. Get your big spoon, put your peaches in there, and when it come up about this to the top, why then you put the rubber band on it, and you put the lid, and you tighten it up, and that was it.
Wow.
And then the last thing I ever made when we lived here, the old home place, the last thing I ever made was jelly in little jars like that, and I made 80 quarts of it.
Wow.
About like that, they were. But we had all them plums down there wild, and I gave Phil and LaDonna, your mother, I gave them 50 cents a piece to go down there and pick me a bushel of them.
Oh.
Yeah, they were wild plums.
Wow.
And boy, do they make good chili.
Oh.